Hey world, so today I thought I would do just a quick Q&A video for you guys. I just kind of scrambled around YouTube and picked some other gurus questions that have been asked before on their Q&A videos, which is just questions and answers. And I kind of picked out some random ones that stood out to me and kind of just the first ones that came up because there's so many. There's like 50 Q&A questions and tags like that, and I just picked out just some basic, simple ones that I thought I could just answer for you guys. I want you guys to get to know me a little bit better on my channel here, and also with this video being done, you can just leave in the comments below any questions that you personally might want to ask me, and then I can make like another part 2 or something like that to this video. So I think it's just pretty cool so you guys can get to know me, see who I am, what I'm about, and just stuff like that. So yeah, let's just jump right in and I will start answering these questions. I wrote them down in no specific order. They're not even numbered, and I'm just going to kind of babble on about them so you guys can hear my answer out. So the first one is, what is your name and what's your nickname? So my name is Sabrina. I have a few nicknames, but personally I like to just be called by my full name. People will call me Beanie, Beans, Brina, Sabs, Sabby, or Sabby Cat. And that's, or Sabby. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah, that's generally the most nicknames that people use. It's funny, just some people that don't even really know that well will just call me Sabs or Sab, and that I don't really like. I don't know why. I just don't. I prefer Brina, if anything, or Beans, or just Sabrina. I don't know. It's kind of a strange thing, but I just like my name, so I do like to be called the full thing. What's your nationality? I'm Polish. Both my parents were born and raised in Poland, and I grew up. That was my first language that I learned. I still speak it fluently to this day. And still celebrate like my Polish traditions and everything like that, so it's something that means a lot to me. Who's your first YouTuber watched? There's 2 of them, and I still watch them to this day, like all the time whenever they have new videos up, and I want to give a shout out kind of in a way, because I never thought I would have the courage to be able to start making videos on my own, but I was like, you know what, these girls have done it, like I'm a human too, why not? Like, they're pretty much speaking everything that I want to talk about, like, you know, sharing their love for everything that I also have a passion for. So it would be Makeup by Mel, but right now I think she changed her YouTube name to Mel Rose. I remember the first time, like, I think it was like I went on to look for like a hair look or something, and I just realized like this girl has a lot of videos, and I sat there just watching them all, and then following her like weekly as she would post like more and more videos and stuff. And yeah, she was awesome and still is, super beautiful. And then Ciao Bella as well, and I love her videos and I just love her vlogs and everything. I think she's beautiful as well, and has given me a lot of good tips and stuff. Like, I love it. It's awesome. Next question is, who's your fave celebrity? I have 2, and they are girls. I can't really think of guys other than like Harry Styles from One Direction, and like I like Chris Brown, but I mean that's gonna be kind of a hectic thing because people have their own opinion and stuff on it with like Rihanna and all that, but still like him, his style, I'm just saying, and like his music's good, and I don't know, it's really hard for me to just like narrow it down and really think about it, but there's not even that many like guys that I like, but I do really like Megan Fox and Rihanna. Those are my 2 favorite girls, and I kind of like follow them, and they're like an inspiration to me in a way. Megan Fox is my favorite just because she has such a unique look to her, and she's absolutely stunning, and I love her movies, and we have the same thumbs, so she kind of like got me out of my little shyness shell that I have about them, because I'm so like self-conscious, and I'm like, you know what, she's like the world's beautiful woman in the whole, like, out there, and so yeah, I don't know, it's kind of silly of me to say that, but she's a big inspiration to me, and I like her style as well, like her clothing. I feel like we kind of share a similar interest. And then with Rihanna, I just love how she's so versatile, and like her hair is always on changing, and like I don't know, I respect her as a woman, and I think that she's been through a lot, and she's a good girl, and like her music too as well is really good, and I have nothing like negative to say about those people. I love them. Um, Next question is, do you have any pets, and what are their names? I do have pets. I have four in this house right now, but only two are mine. So there's two cats. One is Elliot and Frankie. Frankie's a boy, Elliot is a girl, and they're super adorable. They're just house cats. And then I have a boxer slash German Shepherd, and her name is P. Um, she's like my life. I love her. I'll have her in one of my vlogs sometimes, I think, or like my videos sometimes. I think she'd be silly. She loves to cuddle up next to me. She's such a child. I love her to death. And then I have my snake, and her name is Quincy, and she's actually right now just shedding, like getting rid of her shed. So I might pick her up in the end of this video or something. I don't know. But I have to put her in like a container with a hot blanket or towel. And she just kind of like slithers around and lets the shed come off of her skin because it's been on for a few days, and the humidity right now and everything's a little off because it is winter. So I'm just taking care of her and helping her get her skin off and stuff. She's growing. She's awesome. She's the friendliest snake. Oh, and she's a ball python, just so you know. Next question is most embarrassing moment, and I don't really think I can give you guys an answer to this because everything I do during my day is almost embarrassing. Like, I set myself up for the most embarrassing things to happen. I just act a fool, like I really do. I'm pretty crazy, and I'm so shy though. Like, it's the weirdest thing because I can be the most obnoxious, craziest girl, but I'm so like quiet and kind of kept to myself. So when people see me acting so weird, they're like, "What?" Like, she's so girly and everything, but she's so weird, and I don't know, I'm just kind of myself. I can't like really put it into any words, but I just want to think of a time that I could maybe share with you guys. Like, I fall a lot, I'm really clumsy, or like I get stutters sometimes. Like, I'll talk to people and I'll just freeze, and I can't even like really get my words out, and then my eyes start to water, and then I just want to like put my head down and walk away. It's really embarrassing, but I just kind of like pull through it. I'm like, yes, hello, and I don't want to talk to them or anything, 'cause, like, I can tell that they know that I feel uncomfortable, and they're like, why is this girl feel uncomfortable? I didn't do anything. And yeah, so I pretty much set myself up for a lot of embarrassing things to happen. I'm just crazy. Um, Next question is my favorite quote. My favorite quote would have to be, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and that is actually what's written on my arm in Polish. And I live by that quote just for the fact of so many different reasons, but just as it says, like, any hardships or any struggles that you go through in life, in the end, you know that you only have one life, and in the end it's going to make you stronger, and you learn either from your mistakes or from seeing other people make mistakes. And you know, you might not learn the first time around, but there's something within you to be better and to just continue to go about your days. And there's always a reason to smile, you know, like, no matter how hard times get and stuff, like, you'll always pull through. And I feel like if you weren't able to handle the things that get thrown at you in life, then you wouldn't be here. So that's just the way I look at it, and I'm really proud to be who I am today, I guess. How old are you? I'm 20 years old. My birthday is in September. So yes, I did just turn 20, and it's a scary age. I'm so scared of aging and getting old and being an old grandma. I know I have lots of time, but I don't know. I think as you grow older, like, yes, there's really good positives to it. Like, I want a family, I want a home, I want just the knowledge, I want the wisdom, I want, you know, just to care less of the little things, and like I once did way back when I was in high school. Even I noticed, like, now I'm just like, why did I care so much? And you just gotta be yourself. but in like the long run, I'm just really scared about my skin. As selfish as this sounds, and just like health problems, I guess, because it's just hard to stay so healthy, especially in today's world and stuff, with like everything that you do pretty much can give you like some sort of cancer or problem or disease, or just anything. So definitely aging is something I'm scared of, but it's life, right? um why did you choose to do videos on YouTube? I chose to do these videos because I have a mad obsession with makeup and hair, and I just want my voice to be heard maybe by some girls and help them out if um, there's anybody struggling, and just to be able to look back one day and see my videos that I made as well. I think is pretty cool. It's kind of like a what would you call it? Me and the girls were just talking about this the other day at work. It's like a time capsule kind of thing, like, where it's like 20 years from now, you'll really go back and be like, wow, so I think that's pretty cool. And also for the fact that I feel like it's boosted my confidence up in a way, almost, just to be able to like get in front of the camera and sit and talk and know that the whole world may be watching, even though I highly doubt that, but like just to be able to get, myself feeling comfortable and with public speech, even though this isn't in front of a whole crowd or anything, but that's something I do struggle with. So I think it's amazing that I can just like be comfortable here and get feedback almost in a way from you guys, and just like help girls or guys or anybody who wants to watch my videos. I just want to inspire people, really, and just share what I love, because it's something that I really do have a passion for. Next question is, where do you live? And I live somewhere in Canada. I really like it here. I was born here, and then I grew up in the States, and I lived in Michigan for about 7 to 8 years, and that was a tough time in my life, but it was okay. I was just going through elementary school and stuff like that, and then I had moved back here just for about the end of elementary, and it was a roller coaster, but I really do love Canada, and I'm happy that I got to kind of experience both areas. I got to meet a lot of amazing people, and like I said, it just made me who I am today, because the things that I did struggle with there didn't kill me, so I'm that much of a stronger person today, and yeah, just a lot has happened, and I love where I'm from, and I'm proud to be Canadian. Next question is, what colors of hair have you had? Oh my goodness, I don't even know how to answer this. I wish I had like a little booklet that I could just go through and show you guys. Like, I started dyeing my hair in grade 8, and I'm naturally, well, let's say this. I was born naturally with like Christina Aguilera hair, and I had that up until pretty much like 4th grade, and then it started just turning into like more of a mist tone, like a dirty blonde, and then so yeah, it was like a dirty blonde, and then like in grade 8 I chose to like put the sun and spray in it, so it's just like a hair lightener, and you just like use your blow dryer, like the sun, you sit out in the sun and it just like lightens it. So I started with that, and then I think I went just like all kinds of crazy colors for grade 8 and grade 9. I remember it was pretty much everything under the sun. I went black. I did a half head of black and blonde. I did a half head black, blonde, pink underneath, like the coon tail thing, like the raccoon tail that girls did. I had like a strawberry blonde color because it was just fading and chlorine had gotten to it and I wasn't really caring that much. I had like a light brown. I've had almost every shade of brown, I would say, and every shade of black. Like I've had the blue black, the purpley black, the blackest black, and then I remember I pulled it all out and I went blonde again not long ago. It was 3 years ago maybe. Well, that is long, but 3 years ago I tried blonde for a bit, but I just found the maintenance was too hard for myself. And then, crazy enough, I went red and like almost Rihanna red at first, and then I had blonde going through it at the end. It was like an ombre, but the blonde turned like kind of an orangey color because when I'd wash it, it would just fade into it. It would leak, so I didn't like that. So then I just made it all red. And then I went through pretty much a lot of different stages of red. I went through like a cranberry red, I went through a blood red, I went through like a vampire red, I went through more of a dark purpley deep red, and then I ended it with the last color that I had in my videos. You couldn't really see the color payoff because it was like darker, but it was just like a deep blood red, I would say, like a pomegranate almost. And that was the hardest color I've ever had to maintain, and I've kept that actually for a while. It was just, it bled so much when I would shower, and when it fades, it doesn't look as vibrant and nice, and your roots don't look good, and just wearing t-shirts and stuff like that, like if you wore white, it would stain. So like hoodies and things like that, like I had to be really careful with. But I think it was an awesome color, and I definitely would go back to it. It's just, the maintenance was ridiculous. And so now I'm back blonde, and I do all my hair by myself. Anytime that I've ever gone to the hair salon, it's turned into a disaster. I cry my eyes out every single time, not only with just the cut, but the color if they do it. I just don't like it, and I think that's one of the reasons why I wanted to like be a hairstylist as well, is because, you know, I want to give my clients something that they are going to love at the end of the day and really be happy and feel beautiful with themselves, instead of just crying when they leave my shop or something. You know, I'm not for that. I don't like that, and I just want people to really feel beautiful. That was a bit of a ramble, I'm sorry. But my favorite fruit and food. So food is really hard for me to answer because I'm not a picky girl, and I love all kinds of food. I love my home food, like Polish food, the most, I would say. But with that being said, like I can pick like a few things, but I wouldn't eat this as a meal. I can't pick a meal that I like because I just can't. But like corn on the cob is an ultimate favorite of mine. Ribs, like baby back ribs, I like a lot. And like, I don't know, it's so hard. Any type of pasta almost, I really like. But I don't know, like I can't limit it down or really just pick a couple things. But I think if I were to ever go into like a food eating contest, I could totally do corn on the cob or ribs. Like I swear, I'm not even kidding. So yeah, if there's one around ever, like I'm just gonna sign up and do it. And then my favorite fruit, I love every fruit under the sun. Like I swear, just watermelon's probably my most favorite. Ever since I was a kid, my mom would just have to buy two, one for the family and one for me, because I cut it in half and I'll sit there with a spoon and I'll just eat it in like 5 minutes, and I love it. So watermelon, pineapple, peaches, pears, oranges, cherries, any kind of berry, like blackberry, raspberry, strawberry. Yeah, like everything. I really like fruits, and you know, some people that are out there, if you guys don't like your fruits, you should start eating them, because I don't understand how you don't like it. They like have a natural sweetness to it. They taste delicious. They're all different kinds of texture of fruits. Like you don't have to limit yourself. There's plenty out there, and they're very healthy. So just do it. Like I don't know how people, like I remember some girl from the States. I remember she told me she didn't like fruits, and I was like, how? Like I don't understand how the human brain does not like fruits or even vegetables, like, or even food in general. Like I'm sorry, I know there's a lot of, I don't mean this in any bad way or anything, but I understand that there's girls who go through their own personal problems and stuff, but it's just like, I am such a foodaholic. Like I love food, and I know that sometimes it can be either a really bad thing because you can be like overweight and just actually have an obsession with food and rely on food for everything, or you can, you know, have like a disorder and everything like that, and just food's not your thing, and well, not not your thing, but like, you know, you're going through your own personal problem and stuff. I don't really want to like touch on this subject, but what I'm just trying to get across so that you guys aren't all like gonna hate me is just I personally love food, and I just wish that our world could feed everybody, and like, you know, we have enough food to go around, and there should be nobody ever starving. And it's just so sad to me, like our world is so messed up. But point is, I love it and I eat it, and yeah, if you want to ever take me on a date, I will not be shy. So I don't know, I'm just saying. My favorite season is definitely autumn and winter, and I love those because they're cool, they're cold, and they're cold. I hate being hot, like I really do. I can't stand it. I get mad anxiety, and I get really angry, and I get nervous, and then it makes me sweat even more, and then I just feel really uncomfortable in my own skin almost. Not with the fact that like I don't like my body, but just because it's like you're being half naked walking around, like you're just wearing a tank top and short shorts and then flip flops or something, or even like a skirt, and just, you know, like having my toes and like legs and arms all out just really freaks me out, and I don't like to do it. So yeah, I don't think that summer is my thing really at all. Like, I like it and how it only lasts a few months, but I'm always like, can I have the snow now? Like, please, like, can it be winter? And like, I love when it's just crazy snow outside, because I love wearing jeans and boots and like hoodies and just comfy like cardigans and everything. Like, I love to bundle up in layers, let's just say. So this is my last question, and it is my favorite movies, and I think this would be the most difficult to answer because there's so many movies that I love out there, and there's so many that I can't even like think of the name right now, because just that's like such a mind-boggling question. But like, I did write down a couple actually, just so I could give you guys an answer. But I'm into some really interesting movies, I would say. Like, I don't know, I like those weird films that are just something that not everybody watches. But I like every genre. Like, horror movies are definitely hands down my favorite. Comedies are awesome. Chick flicks, I always watch a good chick flick. Like, they're also my favorite. And then like action and stuff I love, because I just love like being like almost like a thriller, like just at the edge of my seat, just being like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? So a few that I wrote down are Rec Room for a Dream, Donnie Darko, Notebook, Friday, The Conjuring, Paranormal, What About Bob, Matilda, and Lion King. But really, those like aren't just my favorites. I have plenty that I love, and I'm sure that a few minutes from now I'll be like, oh my god, I should have said this one because it was my favorite. But I can't think of any, so I had to write those down. But yeah, so that's all I have for my questions for you guys. I hope you guys like this video, and you guys can get to know me just a little bit better as a YouTube guru, and or whatever you want to call me. And yeah, like, so if you guys just have any questions that you guys want me to answer, and that you guys want to like get to know me, I don't know how to word that, like, if there are any questions that you guys want to ask to get to know me a little bit better, then feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll get back to you guys, and maybe I'll just make another like second part to this video, answering more and more questions, just so you guys can, you know, see who I am and my personal style, and my opinion on kind of things that I have to say. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys liked my video. If you guys did, you guys should definitely like it, comment, subscribe to my channel. I need plenty of subscribers, please. I think that'd be amazing, and we should just all help each other out in this YouTube community and subscribe to everyone and love each other. And yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.